What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today we're going to talk to you about SoundHound. Give you a quick overview of some of the data points, what is really driving it higher, and go over everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So SoundHound is up 1.12%. Very volatile day, but it did hit a new 52-week high of $18.21. I want to go over what's really driving it higher and everything else that you need to know. So today in general, there wasn't any data points coming out that's going to disrupt the broader market, so it was more of a technical driven day. And in SoundHound's case, that's looking a-okay. Obviously, the options leading into today was kind of pointing to $20, which is kind of roughly my price point in general. But there was one thing that did come out as well that's giving it a nice big FU to shorts today, and that is this right here, a new analyst rating, $22. You are seeing, like, that is accurate as hell. $22. 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛, Daniel Ives. And for those of you that follow, for instance, like Palantir, he was pretty much the poster boy of Palantir. So he was cheering it on when it was at 20. He was saying it was $50. He was saying, I think his most recent is 75 and probably will be upping that soon. So he kind of knows his stuff for the most part. And he knows, as I brought up in my video yesterday, how just Wall Street doesn't know how to appropriately value stocks such as SoundHound and even Palantir. He knows his stuff. And so in general, $22 is a amazing price target. And that is, again, a big FU to shorts. Even today, first thing, they were increasing roughly around 2 million shares. Since then, they started to return a little bit. So still increasing 384,000 shares. 24.63% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 80.87 million shares overall are being shorted. So even though, as I've stated, SoundHound was just like largely getting overlooked as a good value play, like, shorts have not returned anything. They've been holding very strong. They're losing a ton of money. Just the last 3 months, they've lost, I think, like 700 million, but they've been holding on for dear life. They are anticipating that this rally is not justified. So potentially you could see another Palantir type run with SoundHound. And all it'll take is one very good piece of news, such as, let's say, McDonald's. If SoundHound gets McDonald's, then say goodbye to the teens. This is going to like 25 plus. So yeah, honestly, SoundHound is the stock to be in. I know a lot of people, even I was texting my friend about SoundHound saying, hey, you need to really like look at this stock, like take this seriously. And that was at like $7. He still says, nope, it's going back down to 7. Well, I think the ship has largely sailed with SoundHound. Yes, of course, with negative macro data, it could go down potentially and a lot of volatility. But if you think bigger picture, such as Daniel Ives tends to do, then yeah, you could see that $22 plus. So, and it is just a matter of time before shorts do start to realize that they're getting margin called. And same kind of scenario happened with Palantir, actually. It was very heavily shorted. Then they just started get partnership after partnership. They just built a strong base and they just kept on moving on. And then eventually shorts had no other option other than just return some shares. So let me know your thoughts on that new price target. Do you think it's realistic to see $22? Even in my last video, when I said that it's going to roughly around that 20, some people said, no way that's happening. It's going to go to, I can't remember what they were saying, like the low teens or whatever else. So let me know your viewpoint on that. 44 million in calls though, 5.05 million in puts. Market's been open roughly around 2.5 hours, and just generally, like Friday and today, a lot of money is getting into SoundHound through options. So if you haven't taken the time to research options, definitely do so. It's very profitable and very beneficial. Of the call options that are being purchased, you see a consensus for it to be above $20 even this week, which in my opinion, with a good rate cut, and then as well GDP, PCE, and Powell, it could easily touch $20 this week. So let me know your viewpoint on that. Bears though are anticipating for it to be sub $14. So just anticipate a lot of volatility no matter what. And right now with it at $16.98, it is trading between these 2 points. So it's R1 and the pivot. 1563 will be the strong support, and then 1738 is going to be that next strong target / resistance, followed by 1847. So I think just SoundHound went up very fast, consolidated, so most likely in the next couple of days it will continue to push higher, because even leading into today, the technicals look a-okay. Absolutely nothing really negative to say about them. Even because of the recent consolidation, it did cause the stochastic RSI to kind of bounce off of being rather overbought. So like I said, I think there is a lot more room for SoundHound to really move higher, and it is just a matter of time before they get more and more actual deals. Even based on the latest fireside chat, I think it was done through Deutsch, if I remember correctly. But the CEO said, like, it's just a matter of time before a lot of these entities and corporations see what we bring to the table, how we do increase efficiency and everything else like that. So like I said, I think we're just in a new kind of age where AI is pretty much there, going to be increasing efficiency, and SoundHound is going to be pretty much the forefront of the voice aspect. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. And then one final thing, these are all the transactions that have occurred on the secondary market above $100,000. So still a lot of big transactions being done, and I absolutely love to see this because it goes to show that it's still on a lot of people's radar. So are you buying today? Are you selling? What's your thoughts on the actual shorts just still lingering? And what's your thoughts on that new crazy $22 price target? So one final thing though, just wanted to kind of say that pop over to my Patreon. I launched it roughly around 1 month ago. One buy that I've been saying is SoundHound. So I've been giving buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolute bangers. So pop over there to take a look. With all that said though, appreciate all of you watching.